hereby call the 16th day of the second regular session of the 23rd Congress to order. May we rise for a moment of silent prayer. Chief Clerk, please call the roll.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Senator Abel Alfonso,
May isang mo, Imang.
Senator Aritos, Senator Christian, Senator Figuer, Senator Colin, Senator Harper, Senator Conman,
May isang mo.
Floor Leader Lawrence,
Aye.
Vice Speaker Romalo,
Aye.
Senator Urusamal, Senator Wali, Speaker Moses.
Aye.
Mr. Speaker, 10 members are present.
With that, we have a quorum to transact business. Next item, Chief Clerk.
That is item 4, Mr. Speaker, reading of the journal.
Floor Leader Lawrence.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Good morning to you and all members and all in the gallery. Move to dispense with the reading of the journal.
It's been moved and read that Congress dispense with the reading of the journal. If no objection, we will vote. All those in favor of the said motion say aye. All opposed say nay. Motion carried. Congress has now dispensed with the reading of the journal. Next item, Chief Clerk.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. That is item 5, presidential communications. We have one, and it's number 23-140.
Thank you. Members note, when we have a second session in the future, our revenue projections will become a little bit clearer. Next item, Chief Clerk.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. That is item 6, CFSM Supreme Court communications. As of now, we do not have any, Mr. Speaker.
Next item.
Item 7, member communications. We have one, and it's number 23-03. This is a communication from Honorable Victor Colland, challenging Speaker's ruling on the appointment of the alternate member on the Credentials Committee. As a result of this, we have a special order for today, and that is on the challenge to Speaker's ruling.
Speaker.
Floor Leader Lawrence, you have the floor.
Thank you, Speaker. Mr. Speaker, we have received a challenge from a member to you ruling about the composition of the Credentials Committee. The challenge is to the effect that you did not have the right to remove a member from the Credentials Committee and replace him. In accordance to our rules, a member can challenge your ruling that you have such a right, and the matter must be put to the Congress. If 2/3 of the Congress members present vote in favor of the challenge prevails, meaning that you had no right to remove the member. If less than 2/3 of the members vote for the challenge, your removal of a member of the Credentials Committee and his replacement by another member stands. It should be noted that the members present, 2/3 of the members present, that is 7. 7 members have to vote in favor of the challenge in order to overrule the Speaker's decision. And so, I now move for a vote on the challenge to Speaker's removal and replacement of a member of the Credentials Committee.
Second.
It's been
Short
moved and
recess,
seconded that I
Short
vote.
recess.
Short recess. Congress is back in session. There is that motion to vote on the challenge presented by Chairman Golan. A yes vote upholds the challenge by Chairman Golan, and a no vote does not. And I don't think this is debatable, so we will vote by roll call of members. Chief Clerk, please call the roll.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Senator Abel Alfonso,
No.
Senator Arroyo-Dos,
No.
Senator Christian,
No.
Senator Figueroa,
No.
Senator Colland, Senator Harper, Senator Conman,
Yes.
Floor Leader Lawrence,
No.
Vice Speaker Romalo, Senator Urusamal, Senator Urusamal, Senator Wali,
Yes.
Speaker Moses,
No.
Mr. Speaker, we have 2 yeses, 8 noes.
With that, the challenge did not prevail. The Speaker's ruling is final. Next item, Chief Clerk.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. That is item 8, Departmental Communications. As of now, we do not have any, Mr. Speaker.
Next item.
Item 9, Agency or Governmental Authority Communications. None, Mr. Speaker.
Next item.
Item 10, State Communications. We are in receipt of 2 of them, and they are numbers 23-17 and number 23-18.
Members take note, and Chief Clerk, please assign those. Next item.
Item 11, State Supreme Court Communications. None, Mr. Speaker.
Next item.
Municipal or Town Communications for item 12. None also, Mr. Speaker.
Next item.
Item 13, Foreign Government Communications. None, Mr. Speaker.
Next item.
Miscellaneous Communications for item 14. None, Mr. Speaker.
Order of the day.
Under the order of the day is, the first item is item 15, Standing Committee Reports. As of now, we do not have any, Mr. Speaker.
Next item.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. That is item 16 for Special Committee Reports. We have an awaiting list, number 23-10, for Special Committee Reports awaiting the 24 hours requirement.
Short recess. Before we go back, Congress is back in session. We are still on item number 16, Special Committee Reports. There is that awaiting list, number 23-10.
Mr. Speaker,
You have the floor.
I would like to withdraw and place on the special committee report calendar, committee report number 23-04, CR number 23-53. I so move.
Any second? It's been moved and seconded that Special Committee Report number 23-04 be placed on today's calendar. Floor Leader, a motion for suspension.
Thank you, Speaker. I so move that the Congress suspend any relevant rule that may impede our actions on the placement of the said committee report.
Any second? It's been moved and seconded that Congress suspend the rules on the placement of Special Committee Report number 23-04, and that is because it's on the 24-hour awaiting period. If no objection, we will vote on the said motion. All those in favor say aye. All opposed say nay. Motion carried. The rules are now suspended. We are now in discussion of placement of CR number 23-04, SCR. Any objection? If none, we will vote on the said motion of placement of SCR number 23-04. All those in favor say aye. All opposed say nay. Motion carried. Congress is now placed on today's special committee report calendar for action, SCR 23-04. Chairman Abelio Alfonso, Madam Chair.
I move to adopt said special committee report.
It's been moved and seconded that Congress adopt special committee report number 23-04. Discussion. If no objection, question has been called for. Debate is now closed. We will now vote on the adoption of standing special committee report number 23-04. All those in favor of the said motion say aye. All opposed say nay. Motion carried. Congress has now adopted special committee report number 23-04. Next special committee report, Chief Clerk.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. As of now, we do not have any more special committee reports, Mr. Speaker.
Next item.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. That is item 17 for assignment of measures and communications. Please refer to referral sheet number 23-26.
Chairs and members, please take note of the referral sheet. Next item, Chief Clerk.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. That is unfinished business. Under the said item, we have one congressional bill, and that is Congressional Bill number 23-23 CD1 for first reading. CB number 23-23 CD1 is a bill for an act to amend Section 2 of Public Law number 15-70 to increase the term of years for FSM representatives serving on CHEMCO, to increase the number of FSM representatives serving on CHEMCO from 2 to 3, contingent on the ratification of the 2023 amended compact and its subsidiary agreements by the FSM Congress and approval of the same by the United States government, and to further amend Section 3 of Public Law number 15-70 as amended by Public Laws numbers 20-139 and 20-186 to increase the term of years for FSM representatives serving on the Joint Trust Fund Committee from 3 years to 4 years, to increase the number of FSM representatives serving on the Joint Trust Fund Committee from 2 to 3, contingent on the ratification of the 2023 amended compact and its subsidiary agreements by the FSM Congress and approval of the same by the United States government and for other purposes.
Chairman Artos.
Move for passage of the said bill.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that CR number 23-23 CD1 be passed on first reading. It was deferred because of the amendment by Chairman Figueroa was deferred to today. So we're still on discussion on the offered amendment by Chairman Figueroa,
Mr. Speaker.
as amended by Chairman Christian orally.
Mr. Speaker,
Chairman Christian, you have the floor.
as you can see, I have introduced an amendment that would clarify at least my point of view on the bill. Before I offer that, can I ask the good chairman of Ways and Means to withdraw his amendment so that I could introduce this one?
Short recess. We are still in discussion on the proposed amendment by Chairman Figueroa to CB number 23-23, CD1.
Mr. Speaker,
Chairman Figueroa, you have the floor.
I move to withdraw the motion.
Any second? It's been moved and seconded that the offered floor amendment by Chairman Figueroa be withdrawn. If no objection, we will vote. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say nay. Motion carried. The offered floor amendment by Chairman Figueroa to CB number 23-23 CD1 has now been withdrawn. So we go back to discussion on CB number 23-23 CD1. Chairman Christian.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I offer floor amendment to Congress Bill 2323 CD1. The amendment has been distributed to the members. So moved, Mr. Speaker. Second.
It's been moved and seconded that CB number 23, that the amendment offered by Chairman Christian to CB number 23-23 CD1 be adopted. It's short, so please, Chief Clerk, please read the amendment.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. We now have a floor amendment by Senator Peter Christian to Congressional Bill number 23-23 CD1. It reads as follows. Item 1, page 1, in the title, before to increase, insert the following. From 2 years to 4 years to mandate that only FSM citizens and FSM nationals can be appointed as FSM representatives to CHEMCO. Item 2, page 1, in the title, after 20-186, insert the following. To mandate that only FSM citizens and FSM nationals can be appointed as FSM representatives to Compact Trust Fund Committee. Item 3, page 2, line 6, delete the following. Citizens of the FSM, and insert the following. A FSM citizen or national. Item 4, page 4, line 1 to 2, delete the following. Citizens of the FSM during their terms of office, and insert the following. A FSM citizen or national.
Well, you've heard it. So discussion on the offered floor amendment by Chairman Christian.
Short recess.
Short recess. Congress is back in session. We're still on discussion on the offered amendment,
Question,
proposed
Mr. Chair.
amendment by Chairman Christian to CB number 23-23 CD1.
Question.
If no objection, question has been called for. We will vote on the said motion. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say nay. Motion carried. The amendment offered by Chairman Christian to CB number 23-23 CD1 has now been adopted. We now have CD2. Discussion.
Question.
No objection. Question has been called for the first reading of CB number 23-23 CD2. Chief Clerk, please call the roll of members.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Senator Abel Alfonso,
Aye.
Senator Arrotos, Senator Christian,
Amen.
Senator Figueres, Senator Colon, Senator Harper, Senator Conman,
Yes.
Floor Leader Lawrence,
Aye.
Vice Speaker Romalo,
Aye.
Senator Urusamal, Senator Wali, Speaker Moses.
Amen.
Mr. Speaker, all 10 members that are present voted for the said bill under first reading.
Thank you. With that, Congress has passed CB number 23-23 CD2 on first reading. Next unfinished business.
Mr. Speaker, as of now, we do not have any more unfinished business.
Next item,
Mr. Speaker, point of
Chairman.
information.
Chairman Christian.
When the chief clerk says "as of now," it seems to be telling me that she's expecting one may be coming down from the office. Is that what she means, or she just means none? None. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Chairman Christian. Next item, Chief Clerk.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. We're on item 19, bill calendar. The first bill under the bill calendar is Congressional Bill number 23-55 for second and final reading. CB number 23-55 is a bill for an act to further amend Public Law number 20-178 as amended by Public Laws numbers 21-01, 21-07, 21-36, 21-53, 21-56, 21-102, 21-115, 21-137, 21-165, 21-178, 21-200, 21-218, 21-226, 21-249, 22-27, 22-63, 22-73, 22-82, 22-138, and 22-145 by amending Section 3 thereof to change the use of funds previously appropriated therein to fund public projects and social programs for the people of Koshai State and for other purposes.
Chairman Figueres.
Move for the passage.
It's been moved and seconded that Congress pass CB number 23-55 on second reading. Discussion.
Question.
If no objection, question has been called for. Debate is now closed. We will now vote on the passage of CB number 23-55 on second reading by roll call of delegations.
For the state of Chuk, Chairman Arrotos. For the state of Pohnpei, Chairman Christian. For the state of Koshai, Chairman Wali.
Yes.
For the state of Yap, Chairman Urusmal. Mr. Speaker, all 4 states voted for the said bill under second and final reading.
With that, Congress has now passed CB number 23-55 on second and final reading. Next bill, Chief Clerk.
Mr. Speaker,
Chairman Christian.
may I ask for a short recess?
Short recess. We're still on discussion of CB number, wait, short recess.
Mr. Speaker, under the bill calendar now is Congressional Bill Number 23-41 for second and final reading. CB Number 23-41 is a bill for an act to appropriate the sum of $500,000 from the General Fund of the Federated States of Micronesia for the fiscal year ending September 30th, 2023, for the purpose of funding relief efforts for the victims of a recent fire in Maui and for other purposes.
Chairman Figueres,
Move for the passage of the bill on second and final reading.
it's been moved and seconded that Congress pass CB number 23-41 on second reading. Discussion?
Question, short recess.
Short recess. Second session, we're still on discussion of CB number 23-41.
Question,
No discussion, no objection. Question has been called for. Debate is now closed. We will now vote on the passage of CB number 23-41 on second and final reading. Chief Clerk, please call the roll of delegations.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. For the state of Duke, Chairman Ardas. For the state of Pohnpei, Chairman Christian. For the state of Koshai, Chairman Wali.
yes.
For the state of Yap, Chairman Urusamal. Mr. Speaker, all four states voted for the said bill under second and final reading.
With that, Congress has passed on second and final reading, CB number 23-41. Next bill, Chief Clerk.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The next bill is Congressional Bill Number 23-54 CD1 for second and final reading. CB Number 23-54 CD1 is a bill for an act to appropriate the sum of $2 million from the General Fund of the Federated States of Micronesia for the fiscal year ending September 30th, 2023, for the purpose of funding short-term loans to states to provide funding for continued and uninterrupted operations of state governments to be repaid from said state's share of fishing access fees and for other purposes.
Short recess. Congress is back in session. Chairman Figueres,
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I move that Congress passes on second reading, second and final reading, Congress Bill Number 23-54 CD1.
any second? It's been moved and seconded that Congress pass on second and final reading, CB number 23-54, CD1. Discussion?
Speaker,
Chairman Figueres?
I have a short proposed for amendment that I wish to offer. May I ask the Chief Clerk to read?
Is that a motion? Or?
I move for a proposed floor amendment, and I ask the chief clerk if she could read.
Okay. Any second? It's been moved and seconded that the offered floor amendment to CB number 23-54 CD1 be adopted. It's short, so Chief Clerk, please read the amendment. The
Thank you,
offered
Ms.
amendment.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. We have a floor amendment to Congressional Bill Number 23-54 CD1, offered by Senator Isaac P. Vikier. It reads as follows. Page 1, following line 17, insert the following. Prior to the execution of a loan agreement with the state, 1, the Secretary of Finance shall conduct a review of the state's fiscal position and find the loan if is necessary for the continued operations of the state, and 2, the applicable state legislature must approve the guarantee of repayment.
There you have it. Discussion?
Mr. Speaker,
Chairman Christian.
I like this amendment because it will lend credibility to a loan proposal by the state. But I would rather that the process is kicked into place upon receipt of a loan proposal from a state, not prior to the execution of the loan. Prior to execution of loan could be like no more time. Question, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you. Any more discussion? If none, question has been called for. We will vote on the proposed amendment to CB number 23-54, CD1, offered by Chairman Vigier. All those in favor of the said motion say aye. All opposed say nay. Motion carried. The offered floor amendment to CB number 23-54, CD1 offered by Chairman Vigier has been adopted by Congress. We now have CD2.
Move for the
Discussion.
previous question.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that we move for the previous question. If no objection, we will vote. All those in favor say aye. All opposed say nay. Motion carried. We will now vote on the CB number 23-54, CD2 on second and final reading by roll call of delegations. Chief Clerk, please call the roll.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. For the state of Duke, Chairman Arados. For the state of Pohnpei, Chairman Christian.
Amen.
For the state of Koshai, Chairman Wali.
Short recess. Yes.
For the state of Yap, Chairman Urusamal. For the state of Yap, Chairman Urusamal. Chairman Urusamal. Mr. Speaker, we have 3 affirmative votes, 1 state against.
With that, Congress has passed on second and final reading, CB number 23-54, CD2. Next bill, Chief Clerk.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Under the bill calendar now is Congressional Bill Number 23-57 for second and final reading. CB Number 23-57 is a bill for an act to further amend Public Law Number 22-48 as amended by Public Laws Numbers 22-52, 22-65, 22-105, 22-162, 22-173, and 22-195 by amending Section 5 thereof to change the use of funds previously appropriated therein for the purpose of funding public projects and social programs in the state of Chuk and for other purposes.
Chairman Figueroa.
Move for the passage of the said bill on second and final reading.
It's been moved and seconded that Congress pass on second and final reading CB number 23-57. Discussion?
Short recess.
Short recess. We're still on discussion of CB number 23-57 for second reading. Chairman Willie.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I move to defer our action on the said bill, CB number 23-57, till tomorrow. So move.
It's been moved and seconded that Congress defer its action on CB number 23-57 for second reading till tomorrow's calendar. Discussion? If no discussion, we will vote. All those in favor of the said motion, say aye. All opposed, say nay. Motion carried. CB number 23-57 is deferred to tomorrow's calendar. Next bill, Chief Clerk.
Mr. Speaker, we do not have any more bills.
Okay, next item.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. That is item 20. Under the said item, we have the which is Congressional Resolution 65C1, number 23-65, confirmed the nomination of Mr. Marcus H. Secretary of the Department of Health and Social Federated States of Micronesia.
Madam Chair,
Mr. Speaker, I wish to CR number 23-65 resolution calendar. So move.
it's been moved and seconded that question on CR number 23-65. Discussion? No objection. We'll vote. All those in favor of the motion carried. CR number 23-65 for tomorrow's calendar. Next resolution, Chief Clerk.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. We're now on Congressional Resolution 2020-18, CR number 2321. It's a resolution to confirm M. Joseph to serve as the Federated States of Micronesia directors.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. For environment, could had seen that I may be that made her move for nomination. I also move to tomorrow's calendar.
That Congress defers action on #28C. If no objection, we'll vote. All those in favor, aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. 23-28 CD action. resolution, Chief Clerk.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. We're now on 3-31 CD1 for adoption. Number 23 CD1 is a resolution to confirm the nomination of Mrs. Mary Lou Yetilman to serve as a Federated States of Micronesia Banking Board.
Chairman Christian,
To defer to tomorrow's calendar.
and seconded that Congress defers action 31 CD1 to tomorrow's calendar. Any objection? We will vote on the said motion. All opposed say nay. It is now deferred this action on CR 1 to tomorrow's calendar. Next resolution, Chief Clerk.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. We're now on resolution number 3-53 for adoption that this is attached to the Special Committee Report number CR number 23-50 resolution to confirm the nomination of Robert Yetilman to serve as the Secretary of Environment, Climate Change, and Emergency of the Federated States of
Chair Abilio Alfonso.
Mr. Speaker, I move to defer the nomination. I so move.
It's been moved. Congress defer its action on CR number 23-53 to tomorrow's calendar. If no one on the said motion, all those in favor of the said motion say aye. All opposed say no. Motion carried. Congress now defer its action on number 23, CR number 23. Next resolution, Chief Clerk.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Any more resolutions?
And Madam Chair Conman,
Two grant resolutions to withdraw.
make your motion.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I will send place resolutions 23-80, 23-81, 82 on today's calendar. So,
Recommended that Congress adopt or place on number 23-80 and 23-82 action. Floor leader.
Move for the, that may impede our actions on resolutions.
Suspend the rules that may impede our action. Placement of the said resolutions. Objection? If none, we will vote and say aye. All opposed, now suspended. We are now of CR number 81 and 23-82. If no discussion on the said motion, all those in favor say aye. Nay. Motion carried. 23-80, CR 23-82 is resolution calendar for action. Clerk, next resolution.
Mr. Speaker, under the resolution calendar number 23-80, CR number 23-2, we're going to declare the Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Madam Chair Conman.
Speaker, because of the incidence of breast cancer, we have to try to implement the breast cancer program.
Make a motion for.
So move for adoption of this.
It's been moved and seconded that CR number 23-80. Discussion? Objection called for. We will now vote on the adoption of 3-80. All those in favor, all opposed, say nay. Motion is now adopted. CR. Next resolution, Clerk.
Under the resolution, Congressional Resolution number 81 for adoption, CR number 20 resolution approving and accepting a grant of $89,591 to the United States Department of Health and Human Services Assistant Secretary for Preparedness for the budget period beginning July 1st to June 30th, 2024, National Biotennism Program, including all the terms and conditions of.
Madam Chair Conman.
Mr. Speaker, what does it mean?
Short recess. Of CR number 23-80. Madam Chair?
Mr. Speaker, I move to defer action on CR 23-81 to the result letter. So move.
Second?
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that Congress on CR number 23-81 to tomorrow's discussion. Any objections? If none, we'll vote the said motion. All those say aye. All opposed say nay. Congress has heard its act CR number 23-81 tomorrow's calendar. Next resolution, Chief Clerk.
Mr. Speaker, the next resolution is Congressional Resolution DR number 23-82 is approving and accepting a grant in the $1,510 by Department of Human Services or CDC for the 3 to June 30th public health and hospital all the terms and conditions of the
Madam Chair Conman,
Action of the resolution.
seconded that Congress adopts CR 92. Discussion.
Mr. Speaker,
Chairman Christian.
very important to fund the hospital emergency prepared. If there are certain prepared, or is there what would constitute at a hospital, people at the ambulances. For instance, Mr. Speaker, see, medevac traffic, but didn't go. Pohnpei Hospital was not ready, didn't have someone to go. Unfortunately, the person that arrangement was needed passed away. Twin children, the ordeal. I'm hoping that we really practical application. When you go to the airport, you all out emergency by Port Authority. And then I thought back one incident where going to someone to pick up this pregnant woman couldn't do that. Madam Chair, that you take some time to meet us. Yes.
Thank you. Any further discussion on -82? If there are any more, this debate is closed. We will now vote 23-82. All the aye. All opposition carried. Congress has now adopted 82. Next resolution, Chief Clerk.
Do not have any more resolutions.
Item,
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Introduction of bills and resolutions.
just introduced, please pass them to Chief Clerk.
Item 22, miscellaneous business.
Thank you. Miscellaneous business.
Speaker, thank you very much. During today's session and last week, not only during this Congress, we seem to have attempted to move things to tomorrow. But being reminded that I saw at a drink and get food says, all you think you can have tomorrow for free. And I didn't register tomorrow for free. Our actions is reminding me of that. Or you can drink in a bar.
Mr. Speaker.
Thank you.
Yeah. Or the pine that says,
Yes. Any more miscellaneous business? If not,
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. That is items.
Chairman Willie.
Thank you, Speaker. No announcement from your committee. Thank you.
Here. Abelio Alfonso.
Speaker, I have no announcement for the Special Change and Environment.
Chair,
Thank you, Speaker. Django, Committee.
Christian.
I don't remember. I'll check when we out will inform the members.
Thank you. Conman.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The of Health Social with the Division of Mental Health at PM.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Very much, Mr. Speaker. Education to hang around, and I can go on one schedule with the Department of just to go over things that with legal counsel around before Archer. So if you office and we call for a meeting, if it is around, we discuss. Thank you.
Thank you. Floor announcements or usual.
Move that Congress stands until tomorrow morning.
Moved and seconded. Congress tomorrow at 10. We will vote. Those in favor of the motion say aye. Opposed say nay. Motion carries until 10 a.m. tomorrow.